extra time.
Obviously, your form with the ball against Virat Kohli's been pretty good of late. I think you've got him 4 times in 6 in ODIs this year. Do you feel like you've sort of got him a bit of the wood on him at the moment, or how do you think you feel when he comes out to bat?
No, I don't think so. As you said, I've had some luck against him of late in the white ball stuff. So, I mean, you take a little bit, I guess, into the next format, but I think it's pretty much a fresh start. It's a different story again with the pink ball, but he obviously scored some runs out here last time with the red ball, and I think it's just crucial to start well against him. We've only got him for 2 innings in the 1 test, so it's crucial, I guess, to start well and hopefully nullify his effect in those innings.
Last time the 2 teams played the test series, the first 2 test matches, the Australian bowling attack was really good, but it seemed like the intensity sort of dropped after that. So has there been any discussion regarding that aspect, vis-a-vis keeping up the spirits over the course of the test series?
I think what we probably saw was probably the bowlers not getting enough rest, I guess, in between innings, and Pujara faced a lot of balls, and I guess in a long series, that's the batsman's goal, is one, to score runs in that test and to win that test, but also to keep the frontline attack out in the field for as long as possible, and then obviously get the benefits of that later in the series, which is probably exactly what happened last time around. We spent a lot of time in the field in Melbourne with short rests in between, and then again in Sydney. So that's, I think, in 4-match, 5-match test series, that's a huge goal of the batters to not only score runs in those early games, but to spend a lot of time in the middle to get some miles in the legs of the opposition bowlers. And hopefully we can swing that around this time and keep the Indian guys out there for as long as possible and again reap those benefits later in the series.
Josh, we noticed that in the first one-day you picked 3 wickets from short deliveries. We also noticed during the warm-up Australia keeping leg gully for Cheteshwar Pujara. Is the short delivery going to be a tactic against the Indians?
I think at different times, yeah. It's probably a tactic all the time in Australia with probably the bounce and the pace is probably there compared to other countries. And the wickets tend to be quite flat from time to time. So I guess if we're not getting results on the front foot, we will challenge at different times, the bouncer with the leg side field. So I think, that's always been part of the game here in Australia, and probably from both sides. It's just who, I guess, defends against that well and who bats against that and combats that well. So it's always been a part of the game here in Australia, I think.
Obviously, it depends on if Cameron Green's past fit, but from a tactical and a loads perspective, do you feel the team's improved by having a genuinely strong all-rounder who can bowl in there?
I think ideally everyone wants a Ben Stokes-like player. It just balances the team perfectly, and I guess that's why we've searched for all-rounders all these years, and tried to make one fit. Green is obviously a huge prospect, and he's got a great future ahead of him. And if now's the right time to get him in, then all means get him in. But if not, then we just have to make do with what we've got, and we've done that over the last few years from time to time. So I think it's a little bit you probably get away with it in the pink ball, whereas we're playing Melbourne, Sydney Test back to back, even Brisbane with a bit more heat at that time of year. It can an all-rounder be more than welcomed, but if it's not quite the right time, then we're happy to make do.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.